Hi.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Cameron?
I'm here. I'm good. It's been a busy day. I had a baby shower in Lancaster. And then I took like a crash nap, got ready here. Excellent. So I'm all good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm tired. Work today. We added a new class time at 8 a.m. So I have to get up at like 6:30 and then teach 8, 9, 10, 11. Got some food, took a nap. Mm-hmm. And now I'm here.
Are those 3 classes across the time, or do you teach multiple?
It's 4.
4.
Yeah, 4, okay. 4 is my max.
4 a day?
Yeah, that's my max before I start getting irritated and tired and mentally drained. But it's a lot.
Okay, nice. Mm-hmm. Well, we here, you know. We took last week off to like kind of chill and regroup, and the last episode was
Passport Baby.
That really rattled some people.
It did.
My goodness, you know. Y'all were coming for me on TikTok. Like, what? It didn't really faze me because I don't know y'all, so I don't really care. But I mean, like I was saying, I think that was the goal that we wanted was to just say off the wall shit to get people to even type or say something.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it was off the wall. It's just our opinions.
Right.
And if people feel some type of way, it is what it is. So,
but you know, for me, I said I was going to come into the season with just like a rocking the boat mentality anyway. Yeah. Even if I may not necessarily agree, or maybe I do 100% agree, I'm going to say some shit just to say it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because somebody got to be the villain.
It's our show.
And we can rock the boat if we choose to. Yeah. So this episode is probably a bit more tame, I guess. Yeah, because it's more intimate and about us.
What y'all want to know about us?
What y'all want to know? First of all, we know y'all want to know a lot.
Yes.
And secondly, we're calling it a reintroduction. Mm-hmm. We were away for, what, a year and a half? Mm-hmm. So the last time we stopped was 2021. Did we film? I don't even think we filmed at all 2022. No. We were due to.
We were busy.
Very busy.
Yeah. You moved here, right?
Yeah, around that time I was switching jobs. I've had 2 jobs in between.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get ready for this season. So it was just a lot going on for no reason, it felt like, but I'm stable.
Yes. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. It was busy for me too. Just trying to figure out my life and what I want career-wise. Learning, I mean, we're still young, so learning who we are as people and establishing ourselves, especially in Dallas now. Like, we got to be out to get out.
To get out.
Out to get out, right? Yeah.
So we're going to roll right into it, ladies and gentlemen. This episode is called A Reintroduction. If you don't know who we are, then this is just a way to introduce ourselves to you. And if you do know who we are, then it's just a spin on what you probably already know. Yes. And
you might find some new stuff out about us.
Possibly. You know, fingers crossed if you're a winner.
I know, because y'all are so obsessed with us. I'm kidding. But go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Let's chat.
Let's sip.
Welcome to the Millennial Sip.
Yes, cheers. I did the cheers too soon. I'm sorry.
What are you drinking?
A strawberry. Because I was like, I didn't even have time to go to the liquor store and properly shop. So I just went to a gas station. Strawberries get me where I need to be. I don't know what they put in it. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, so I can only take a little bit more. Yeah, my tolerance is minimal. But that does it. What you got?
I have a mojito mixer. I love a good mojito. I don't know, maybe because I'm getting older. I had some little mint that I can just throw in there and be fancy and stuff, but...
I had a friend who used to grow mint, and he would give me the leaves, and I would boil them and make tea, or you could put it just like in water and shake it up and fuse it and go about your day.
Who's your friend? That's cool.
Now this is when I lived abroad.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to him. For the mint grower. The mint grower. The mint
grower. Leading into subtopic or topic number 1. We said that we wanted to do a little catch up. Mm-hmm. So this catch up is just going to entail again, like what we were doing in preparation to come back, you know, for this season, and kind of explaining like what we've been up to, why we were away for so long. And it just feels like we didn't even intend for it to be that long of an absence, right? Mm-hmm. But around that time, again, I had was fresh, still back in the United States. I was trying to like find my ground, trying to find a career that works. Yeah. I wasn't really feeling Texarkana too much because I just knew that it wasn't going to be fruitful for my career or my hobbies or whatever aspirations I have. So, yeah, I think that played a tremendous part in just making sure, you know, we're financing this ourselves. So, you know, in order to get to where we need to be, we got to put some money back, and we couldn't, it just wasn't probable at that time to produce a season if I knew that we weren't going to not be virtual, because, you know, it was always virtual.
Right.
We always recorded via telephones or Zoom and did that, right?
Those were the days, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm grateful for those times because now we're here, and I'm happy for that growth. And I'm all about taking your time, and that's how you grow. You just can't expect something to happen overnight. So, yes, it might have taken a while, but we're here now, and we did what we needed to do.
You had some snares along the way, some false prophets.
Snakes.
Some snakes. Some off Wall Street motherfuckers who got a building permit and said, let's do it. Let's put a principal's desk up.
Have a copier in the back.
A copier in the back. Somebody that edits music that day. And let's go.
And run our shit live.
Run our shit live. Now that...
You're not over it.
I'm not over it. Now I have to send a message, because that's one thing I don't play about is when you mess with a brand and something that, you know, I started and that we're cultivating. You know, we have these pre-recorded for a fucking reason, right? If we wanted to be a live streaming podcast, I would have said that we live stream. I never indicated that we were live stream. Then I get on Facebook and it's shared 30 different ways, y'all. An infringement of content is what that is.
And I said something about studs, and he was like, "Yeah, the studs gonna go crazy." I was like, "How
would the studs go crazy?"
Wait,
because you release an unauthorized content. We have an editor for a reason. Now y'all know about a year ago, I was obsessed with my studs. I couldn't get enough of them. Snoopy Poppy.
Shout out Snoopy Poppy.
Snoopy Poppy, where your TikToks at? Where you been?
We miss her.
I miss her.
You know the top stud now?
Who's the top stud?
Her name's Amber. Actually, you've always liked Poppy, Snoopy Poppy, but Amber.
Who's Amber?
She fine.
Who's Amber?
Look her up, Taylor.
Amber.
But she's very problematic for no reason. I don't like her attitude, but she's very pretty. But she's
Larissa?
No, but that's Bay too. Okay. But they're friends.
They're friends. Okay. Yeah, you know. Shout out studs.
And Stems.
You want to sing our
Shout out to Stems.
Stems.
You know what a stem is? Stud fem combo.
So one day you give stud, one day you give fem.
You can do both at the same
one
time.
One day you give DL, one day you give trade.
A stem would be like if I were to wear like. I feel like I'd be a horrible stem.
You would. You'd be terrible.
I'd be terrible.
Yeah.
I had a stud tell me that she thought that I'd be a stud one day.
Woo! Could never see that. What?
Right? She was like, "You're just so aggressive. I feel like you're gonna be a stud."
Nah,
I was like, "Call me daddy."
Call you daddy?
Call me daddy. Daddy like her. But anyways.
I don't see stud in that at all. What? Y'all be wishing shit on people now.
Oh, God.
That's what it is.
You want me to be a stud. But anyways.
She want to eat you out so bad. She wants to be... Oh, no, I'm sorry. She wants you to strap her so bad. I have to say that correct, because if you would be the stud, most studs strap.
Yeah.
But again, strap back, strap back, strap back, strap back.
I forgot. It's because we're not in the neighborhood. We gotta go.
I'm the
in
one
the
who
element.
loves the studs because they got
big old straps.
There we go. Shout out studs. We love y'all. We fuck with y'all. We playing. But back on topic. That's why we had to take it down, because we don't want y'all just hearing anything. You know? We got to let it run through. We got to watch it. We got to make sure we approve of what we saying. You know, sometimes I say shit right now, and then when it's in post-production, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's okay. We're human and we're not entitled to tell everybody everything. And I feel like that's the thing with podcasting now. Like, I understand transparency, but like, where's the line?
Stop putting y'all business out there, man. Like, that's the thing. Have some
Unless
mystery.
you're using it as a tool, if it's a part of your podcast, but talking about trauma and sexual trauma and whatever the case may be, you're not entitled to that. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you don't owe people that. Unless you're just trying to get a coin and monetize it, which is fine. But
you're doing it at the sake of like your dignity and stuff too, because not everybody should know your story, your trials and your tribulations. That's that's how I feel as well. And then that plays a part in how we do content, because I'm going to give you the best authentic me that I can give. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I don't feel like I need to be up here bearing my soul and wailing about what I've been through, which if that's your market, it works for you. If you cry on TikTok, that's for you. You know what I'm saying? Johnson & Johnson are sponsoring people nowadays for tears. Yeah. Hyperallergenic. Yeah. Isn't it?
They make people cry?
I mean, I feel like y'all crying on, what would you be crying on TikTok about? If it's not anything dire.
Oh, it was a joke. Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Okay. I was like, what? They've taken it too far.
They're taking it too far.
I've seen some of that. Do better.
So, in preparation for the season and everything, we knew that, we didn't want to be like through the phone with when we were virtual having a conversation. We wanted in person, feed off each other energy, which we were still doing. Yeah.
Outside calls and conversations.
Yeah. But it feels good to be like here right now.
Yes.
So let's roll into a little bit of who we are.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you start it off.
Okay. Well, my name is Larkin. I'm 29. I'm from Texarkana, Arkansas. That's 903. Actually, 870.
I couldn't back you up on that one. That's 870.
So for people who don't know what Texarkana is, it's a combination of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana, because that's the Anna part. But there's a Texarkana, Arkansas, and a Texarkana, Texas. And if you go downtown in our city, you can be in Texas and Arkansas at the same time. Have you ever taken a picture at that little monument? We should go.
I've never taken a picture at it.
Well, we should go.
And do what?
Take a picture.
And then drive back here?
Let's just go for a picture. And we can go to Southern Tropics.
Southern Tropics? Oh, I hadn't had them in a while.
Wet, honey.
Like it? You wet? Over some ices?
Southern Tropics? Just like that.
Just
Bahama
like
Mama. That. Southern, what's it called? Southern. I haven't been in years. But
okay.
Yeah.
So you're from the ASAP Mo.
ASAP Mo. I went to Henderson State University, got a degree in sports management. I was a dance minor, and I really wanted to make that dance shit work. Thank you. It's crazy, like, that's how I was known back in the day. Like,
that is, Larkin Parks was known as the dancer. She was that black dancer.
Thank you, child.
At Texas High. I mean, and within the community as well. We had only a select few of women of color, out there doing it. So, yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it was hard, and, so me being an African-American dancer, black dancer, like everybody wanted me to perform, like for Black History stuff. Come to our church and dance. I'm like, I love the representation, but I'm motherfucking tired. Like, I'm 16 years old. I fucked my knee up, tore my ACL, MCL, meniscus, all that shit. I'm like, find somebody else to do it. And I really wanted to make that shit happen for other little Black girls. Yes. So I started teaching.
But I feel like you did that.
I did.
My little sister Trinity is 19 now.
I have a picture with Trinity.
And Trinity was in ballet, tap, jazz. But Larkin was one of you were one of the Black girls that she looked up to back in the day, because it wasn't any. No. We had some, but not too many, and so a lot of little Black girls will look up to those in the community that were doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah. Larkin is a beautiful dancer, y'all. If y'all don't know, very talented. I remember when you toured. All of that. That was crazy at school. It
blew up.
Junior year.
Yep.
Spring show.
Almost
senior year, right? Yep. And it was like Larkin was up for captain. My girl, I ain't gonna say your name, but shout out. Was up for captain as well. And I was there at Spring Show when it happened, and y'all, that shit, that
it was crazy.
Shockwaves to the school for sure.
Literally the next day, I had the school newspaper calling.
Yeah.
And my phone died. I went to the ER. My phone was just like skitzing out. It was rough.
Yeah.
But I was so butthurt.
But you have the support of the school too.
Like, for sure. It was around my birthday. I was like, what's going on? But I had surgery that summer, and I was like, I don't know. I really wanted to be captain, but I was like, they can't have a captain that can't dance. So I went to Miss Steele. Shout out Gigi. And I was just like crying. I was like, I really just want to be on the team. She was like, should I say this? We're grown. But she was like, yeah, there's no way you're not going to be an officer. I was like, cool. As long as I'm an officer, because I've worked my ass off.
So this was planned. So, because for the student body, when we found out what happened with who was chosen as captain, it was just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of felt that.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was black.
Right.
It was rare to have a black captain.
Right.
There were a couple before me, but which it was fine. I couldn't dance. I came back competition season.
But they let you try out for captain?
I couldn't dance.
But they should have,
She said I would have a spot.
Okay.
So I was there for the auditions, but I couldn't dance. I hadn't even had my surgery yet. I could barely
walk. But now, obviously looking back on it as an adult, it's like, okay, yeah, I can dance.
Yeah.
But when we were like
different.
17, 18 years old, we weren't thinking about that. We were like, what the fuck? Like, what?
My world crumbled.
Yeah.
So.
Whereas for me, my senior year, I quit band. I ain't really care.
I remember that shit. We were in band together.
Yeah,
we were in band together.
We were in band together. I can say this now because it's almost 11 years since we graduated. I didn't have a motherfucking piece of music memorized. The only thing that I knew on Eye of the Tiger was like an E flat, bonk, 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 bonk.
That's all you had to play.
But it was it was like that's it, and I wasn't in the band clique. I wasn't in with y'all like that. Y'all ain't fucking with me like that.
Lies.
Y'all ain't fucking with me like that because I was like in leadership, Stuco.
Right.
And around that time, I was just like, ooh, I'm not in band anymore. Like, I was a cheer escort that went down horribly. I'm not gonna name that sponsor. But bygones are bygones. Life shaped the way it's supposed to shape.
I didn't know you were an escort. Did
So,
you take us to see the other teams? Yeah, you had to.
I did. But I was escort for, and I don't even know if they call them escorts anymore.
I don't even know if they have them.
Yeah, but so when I was chosen for leadership junior year, I was in band. Then when I quit band, the sponsor was just like, okay, we'll put you as. Well, I was also student body community service director, these fake ass positions that they just made
yes, I've never even heard of that.
To be inclusive. All I did was a firehouse sub event, I think. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the next time around, that kept me in leadership. But being Suze, the company.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Was like, oh, you can be a cheer escort. So I was a cheer escort for the mascot, Natalie. Shout out Natalie. I was her escort. And then they had me being an escort for Perez.
Who?
Perez.
Cute.
Perez, yes.
Oh, okay.
So then that whole debacle, because I
okay.
wouldn't take her to homecoming. They school, but it was a whole lot. But leading into that, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cameron. I'm from Texarkana as well, born in Wadley Regional. The 903, what is you talking about? But my family resides in Nash, Texas. When I was growing up, I would say, I live in Nash. Oh, you just want to be different because Nash is like the suburbs.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's my zip code, 75569. Stand up.
You heard him.
Sit down. But
stand up.
Sit down. Simon says, Kemi says. I went to Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia. Graduated. Mule Riders. Hall. Graduated with a degree in sociology that I'm absolutely not using at all. I guess it was just popular to have a degree. Because I'm in student development now. So, but I knew, because I changed my major 3 times in college.
Oh, wow.
I went in as a theater major.
Really? Really? I did not know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But then I was a student leader and I was doing like the BAMs and orientations and on the executive board for SAB. I made a show. I couldn't make it to the practices. They cut me. So I said, oh, okay, bet. Switch that major to criminal justice. Then criminal justice was just, shout out criminal justice majors. But for me, it was just like, you know, what is criminal justice? You know, because
it's so broad.
I don't want to be a police officer. And then around that time, you had so much. That was just like the brewing days of Black Lives Matter. So I was like, we definitely not going to do any of that. And so fell with sociology. Now that I look back, I should have done like business and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, fell into sociology and absolutely hated every bit of that program. Oh my God. I was just there to get the grade and graduate.
Had that kind of stuff. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So went to SAU, did that thing, graduated in summer of 2016.
Yep.
Pledged Iota Phi Theta, charter member, Theta Upsilon chapter.
Rep your shit.
Spring 2014. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, so.
Did you like college, your college days?
I was very busy during college. I was student body president, SAB president, MPHC president, student leader, or it was a lot. I look back, but I was also working a part-time job.
Okay.
So I look back on it now like, oh my, how did I do any of that, you know, and just was going. I look back on it now, I wish I would have went to an HBCU.
Yeah.
But as a Black man at a PWI, I was just like, you know, it had been a while since they had Black leaders, and there were Black leaders.
It's so important.
Before me. Yeah, I was just like, oh no, I'm finna trick it out. So I said my goal my freshman year was by my senior year, I need to be president of the student body. Happened.
Good.
It was crazy.
That takes a lot. Yeah.
So, but I look back on it now, that was when I was in my early 20s and stuff. I can't believe I've ever did anything like that.
It feels so long ago.
You know, I get out and I try to step and stroll now, and I'm like, ooh. You know, it was easier with my 2016 Neos because I was still in school.
Sure.
But those 2022 Neos, Cam, come on. Come stroll with Cam ain't doing nothing.
Y'all go stroll.
But bringing you into an organization. That's about it.
That's it. I think for me, college, I was really focused on being and flying under the radar. Because like you said, in TK, it was very prominent for who I was and what I did, you know, as far as dancing. So I was like, let me just go in, fly under the radar. My senior year, I went to this dance company concert, and I was just trying to find a dance program, which is rare in Arkansas. So I was like, let me go check it out. Hated the show, hated the way they dance. I was just like, they have no technique. Because I was classically trained. So I was just like, this isn't for me. Cool. So then a couple of girls, they wanted to restart like a palm squat. And I was like, okay, this sounds fun. Like, I'm a freshman. Like, let's get to know some people. Did that shit, came in as a freshman as a captain.
Come on.
So, of course, the upperclassmen, they were upset. They were like, well, she doesn't even have a GPA here. Like, what's going on? Well, when you're that girl, you just get opportunities like that. So did that shit. It was a lot of just like going to pep rallies and stuff like that. And I was like, I did this in high school. I was like, this feels like high school. Like,
because we ran into each other at that game.
Honey, they called us the Red Hots because we were the Reddies. So I was like, you know what? I felt too much like a cheerleader. Still felt too much as like a let's shake my ass in front of the football team type shit. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, and I have a beautiful, I call it facility, and I want to do that instead of shaking my ass for the football players.
But like you said, you're classically trained. Like there's and that's not any shots to anybody. But Larkin grew up dancing. You get what I'm saying? Toes always pointed type shit. So it was a different atmosphere. But I remember seeing you on the palm squad because it was the Henderson SAU game. Yes. It was a bunch of us. We had just graduated. Yeah. Probably like 5-6 months ago, and
I was like, is that cute? All of it was so cute.
Yeah, it was a good reunion. But then she was also texting my phone about some motherfucking Kappa, you know. Is he dating someone?
Isn't he married? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. The first time I saw him, you know he got pretty eyes. I saw him walk, and I was like, whoa. And then I saw him at a party last night. And I saw one of our Kappas, and I was like, hey, yo, who is friend type shit? Oh, I'll introduce you. I was like, actually, I got this. And then
Did I get a random text message one day from Larkin asking about dude? And I was like, okay. Yeah, this is what I hear. Cookie muncher. Not monster.
Muncher? What?
Cookie muncher. Because that was what he was known for back in the day. Fellatio.
Moving rights a lot. Why did I was like, who is he talking about? That was a time.
What a time to be alive, man. My goodness. But yeah, good old college days.
Yes. I felt like, okay, once I started maturing and stuff like that, kind of figuring out who I was just like so into dance. Like I loved it. So the dance company that I shitted on, I actually joined them. I was like, you know what? I'm a dance minor. Like, I had to take the classes, and obviously all the members, they were like, why aren't you on dance company? I was like, y'all suck. And they were like, okay, well, maybe you don't understand who we are. And I was like, okay, like, who are you type shit? And they were like, oh, we're more about storytelling. And I was like, that was so unheard of because I just wanted to be the best dancer in the room type shit. So I learned a lot about sharing my, emotions through dance instead of, let's wear red lipstick and do the jump splits.
Right.
Whoever has the best high kicks wins.
What was that? The
Watermelon
kick routine. We come to America.
Don't make me cry.
That was sad. That's always sad, especially when you graduate.
America is a dance that we all wear our uniforms, our hats and our boots, and it's a team dance.
We have to send Parker a photo of you. In that, and we have a photo of Larkin in her, in your,
my brace,
the brace, and in your actual high stepper uniform.
I will send Parker some pictures of my.
When we were brace faces.
Oh my gosh, we did both have braces.
We had braces.
Cute.
Ooh, I had to wear a headgear, so they were trying to fix my jaw.
Damn.
So I would have to wear it as soon as I would get home around like 7 o'clock.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but shout out to my dermatologist. They cleared up the dark spots and everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
so I had to put it on my head like this, and it would come and connect to these teeth.
Yeah.
And connect to these teeth. And so I was like on some, from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
That was literally me. That was me.
Crazy. And I've had.
And they were like, you
real
can do
bad
that, or you
teeth
can put
too.
a key. You have to turn the key. And I was like, we're not doing that. My teeth were horrible.
Mine were too.
Yeah.
Did you not have 2 fake teeth?
I want veneers. I want veneers. I want the resin veneers. I don't want no porcelain. You're not going to trim these teeth down.
When I got braces, they were like, oh, you don't have your adult teeth in 2 places. I was like, so what does that mean? Well, we're going to have to pull them out and give you implants. And I was like, 16 years old. I had a knee surgery and had my mouth did. I was like, my dad was probably like.
Yeah, they took 7 teeth out before I got my braces.
That's crazy.
That was the summer going to sophomore year for band. Now, because freshman year was
Come on, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
And then sophomore year, was it
Blood, Sweat, and Tears?
It was, wasn't it? Something like that. Woo, I ain't have none of that memorized. I ain't have none of it.
Well, that was a boring show.
It was a very boring show. We didn't place or anything.
No.
But Biggie, going off of that, how did you prepare, coming back for the season with people knowing who you are and people not knowing, but we're also trying to open ourselves up to a new crowd of peeps. So what do you feel like you did for you in preparation?
I think just having that mindset of everybody shouldn't have access to you. Like, we're entitled to tell you what we want to tell you. But obviously, like you said, just being our authentic self and just having a conversation, having fun. This shit's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel like it's very chill. I feel like we're naturally, this is who we are all the time. So for me, for us, it didn't take preparation because this is who we are outside of real life. So, yeah.
I get that.
Just putting a timeline on when we want to shoot and chop it up.
Yeah, for me, it was just clickbait, making sure that I'm standing in what I say. But again, like you say, it's natural. It just kind of flows. It rolls with it. So not bad. Yeah. Let's say the preparation was just more so making sure I'm in the pocket. and that we get out of our comfort zones when we do produce content and push it out to the masses and not to the people that we know.
Right.
Making sure that we stay in the algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that's super important just going forward, like opening up our demographic.
Yeah.
You know, we love the supporters that we do know. Like, we love y'all, but we want to
open up to other people. You know, I do appreciate, even today, I got a compliment about how, you know, they were just happy that we came back and how we came back with just footage and everything. And we appreciate that as a small podcast. Right. But, you know, we want to get larger. We want to grow. And so I just knew that if I'm going to be, and if we are going to be putting money into this, then we need to make sure that we really hone in on what podcasting is. Right. Because a lot of people...
Y'all just see a bad rep. Oh my god,
a bad rep. But y'all just see when people are sitting down and producing content, not so much the year and a half worth of work we put in it on the back end, making sure we scoured the right locations, making sure our content was the way we wanted to be, throwing in topics, throwing out topics. So it's just a lot more nuanced if you want to be serious. Yeah. As a podcaster, you know. And they say anybody can sit down and record and have a camera or use a microphone. Right. But it just really comes down to like standing in what you say and how your content is curated. So that's one thing I definitely wanted to be sure of that I did. So I did a lot of studying.
Yes, as you should have.
When we weren't filming anything. Good. Yes. Good enough. So let's roll into our jar of questions.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah. Prepared by Taylor, Turner Taylor. Appreciate you for that. So the goal in this is like the episode is a reintroduction. We just, you know, pretty much talked about, you know, who we are, where we come from, things we've experienced or whatever the case may be. And so then we just have like a jar of questions and we're going to pull some questions. And
am I asking you or am I answering the question?
That's a good idea. How should it be?
I think I should answer the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's plenty in here.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's do it that way.
All right, question numero uno. What is the best advice you ever received? This happened when I worked at that boutique. There was this lady. She was so sweet. I knew she really wasn't like into the clothes, but she was, you know, just talking to me, chopping it up. And she was like, you know, what's your role here? And I was like, oh, I'm just a sales associate. And she looked me dead in the eye. She was like, you're not just anything. Woo. And she was like, you're gonna be somebody one day. And like, I think, you know, a lot of people discredit themselves and what they do. Don't be like, oh, I'm just this, I'm just that. Stand in your shit, stand in your boss shit. And that's where I have been for the past month. Because there's been a lot of shit happening in my life. And I'm just like, I got to boss up. Like, I can't let some shit distract me from my purpose. Right. So I will never forget that lady. I don't even know her name. But you're never just anything. Stand in your shit, own your shit, no matter what it is. Per. I like that one.
That's some advice right there.
Yes.
Let's see.
People be down on themselves. I don't like that. Okay.
Who do you look up to the most? And what qualities do you love about that person? Dang, that's a good one.
There's so many people.
Yeah, but I would say my mother.
Your brother?
My mother.
Your mother, yeah.
And my mama was a teenage parent. She had me when she was 16. And like, you know, we grew up rough for the first 5 years. She was going to school, finishing high school, going to college. And just seeing the woman that she is today, and it just hits different because I've known my mama since she was a teenager. Right. And so to see her evolve into the woman that she is today, yeah, that means a lot. And we've been through, obviously, you know, mother, first sons, and mothers. It's a very tricky and complicated relationship because you're the first child, but you're also like the man of the house, and then you're also like the confidant.
Everything.
It's everything, right? It's a very complicated relationship. But I would just say just her not letting people tell her about having a child so young, not letting that stop her from what you know she was meant to do and what she's supposed to be. But I make sure to give my mama her flowers too. Yes. So I'm not just saying it on the podcast. I make sure to tell her all the time, every chance I get. When
your mom's so pretty.
Thank you. She young. She look young.
Yes.
But I be getting her ass though, because then she be trying to do the whole traveling stuff and not letting nobody know. And I feel like
She thinks she grown.
She thinks she. You know,
that's what's really getting me.
Yeah, you ain't that grown, mama. Stay in a child's place.
Okay. What's your favorite thing you do on your own and why? No, what's your favorite thing you own and why? What's the favorite thing that I own? My bed. I love to sleep. Y'all know I love a good nap. Cameron, every time you come over, I'm in the bed. Yeah. I'm in the bed. I'm a Taurus, so you know everybody likes to sleep and eat, but that's my favorite thing.
Not your favorite thing.
I own it.
She's bedridden.
I'm bedridden. Give me I gotta get my beauty rest, honey. Sleeping Beauty.
I feel that. If you could only have 3 things on your life bucket list, what would they be?
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. You're so adventurous.
Woo, okay. Definitely. When you jump out of an airplane, I can't even think right now. Goodness. Skydive. Would definitely want to skydive. Love that. I've done a lot, so it's tough. The second thing, I guess, I would. That's tough. I've done so much. I don't know.
There's gotta be something
on my bucket list. You know, retire at a young age if I can. But
they have indoor skydiving. That'd be fun.
Indoor, but I would like to do actual skydiving as well. Yeah. And then the swing in Bali. I would love to do the swing. Oh,
yes.
I wanted to say the Golden Temple, but I visited the Golden Temple.
Cute.
Yeah, so I'll say Bali. The giant swing.
That'd be nice. I need to get out.
I was supposed to go to Bali before COVID, but
India.
Went to India instead.
Would you rather vacation in the mountains, at the ocean, or a big city, and why? I'm a city girl.
She's a city girl.
I don't do outside. I will. But there's just so much shit out there. You know, like, if you ever just go outside and just chill, this is a big-ass place that we live on. Yeah. I was like, it's I don't know. I'd rather go to a city. I guess the favorite city I've been to, I love LA and I love Vegas.
Okay.
I feel like I like the hustle and bustle. And that's why I like Dallas, too. Like, if I'm in the mood, moving, yeah. I don't like to just be stagnant.
We come from a very stagnant-ass, town/city. So
it excites me.
You know, people actually sleep at night type shit.
You remember? No, we were in when we went home for homecoming. Like, we were literally driving the city at SAU, and we went home at like 10 o'clock because nothing was jumping.
It was
dead.
Oh my God!
I was pissed. So we went home and played Truth or Dare.
We played some Truth or Dare. Got smashed. Then I went back to this horrible ass hotel room in the sticks. That's why y'all can't get me to Magnolia.
Did we say that?
Taylor's.
Okay.
Yeah. That wasn't Homecoming.
That was the probate. Okay.
Yeah, my Neos. Yeah.
That's funny.
Homecoming, I stayed in El Dorado at a hotel, and I was just like, shout out El Dorado, but it ain't for me.
Catch me at El Dorado.
You ain't gonna catch me nowhere in Arkansas. If it ain't Little Rock, and probably not even Little Rock sometimes.
Catch me in Hot Springs. I like Hot Springs. That's very chill.
Fayetteville, without the hills. I hate, but that's another one. What advice would you give a friend about to get married? Don't. I think that if you would like to waste valuable time and money, then get married. I just feel like, and if I know my friends, don't. Y'all not ready for it.
Can you see me getting married, Cameron?
Hell. No.
I'm going to try my best, child.
I'm going to give it 2 or 3 right now. No. A lot of my friends, fuck no. You want to get married, I'm going to have issues with your spouse just because. Because you ain't ready.
Just because you can.
You do some wrong shit, I'm ruining y'all shit. I'm sending screenshots. Larkin was talking to this nigga on the corner. You need to check her ass. If you don't check her, you need to leave her alone.
I'm fucking weak.
That's the good friend. That's the toxic friend. You know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you in love, congratulations. Hope you divorce in 5 years. Oh, but that's up to you.
I had somebody told me, they were like, I'm really praying on your downfall. I was like,
oh, wow. Who said that? Oh, wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
Wow. For what? That's horrible. Wow, you're a fucking horrible human being.
We didn't know this. But anyways.
What did you say?
I was like, I don't care. What?
Oh,
Irrelevant.
That's
Next.
fucking terrible.
Tell me something you're afraid of. I'm not going to be that corny bitch and be like, I'm afraid of failure. Because I'm not. People say that. They're afraid of failure. Like, how do you grow if
you don't fail?
If you don't fail. Which I don't think I fail. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of not necessarily death, but like people that I love passing away. That shit just scares me. Do you like at night just have like intrusive thoughts and you're just like, what if they die tonight? Type of shit.
Always, yeah.
That shit, that freaks me out because I'm like, am I doing enough to serve our relationship? So at times I feel like I'm a lousy friend or a lousy family member, but at the same time, I'm like, it works both ways type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I say I'm not afraid of death.
Of other people dying? I'm not afraid of dying. I don't like
other people dying. Yeah. That would be...
That's what I meant, yeah.
That's the kicker. And I think if it were to happen now, like close family, we'd just be like, oh my God, I got to spend years without them on this earth.
Right.
I couldn't imagine.
Right.
But yeah, death itself, like, no, I'm excited.
So,
I don't want to die anytime soon. Keep me around for a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm not.
No. I think there's peace in it. I can see why, as an elder gets older, they find like Solomon death.
But sudden deaths, I can't handle that.
Hey, I say all the time, if I were to suddenly die right now, I hope my affairs are in order to be in that grand chariot. Because the way it's going, I'll be eating flaming hot Cheetos for the rest of my life. Because I'm not going to church tomorrow, but happy Easter.
It is Easter tomorrow.
My grandma asked me, she said, you coming home? I said, I said, why you ask? She said, oh, it's Easter. I said, oh.
If y'all ain't cooking, I need some greens.
I'm not finna listen to nobody sweat on no microphone. Y'all already know how I feel about church. And if you don't know, then you need to hit me up and we can talk about it. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. Hopefully, as I get older, I'll become more religious. But for me, I just think if I die, how do I know if I'm gonna be reincarnated into like a fucking slave or sold in a sex trade? Do y'all not think about that?
Those are your intrusive thoughts.
Those are mine. If I die today, like God gonna send me back as a fucking bird and then I'm gonna be hit by a car. It's like, what's the point?
Oh my God.
I think about that when I die. So that's the only thing about death that worries me is like, where am I going to go? Where am I going to be?
I hope I'm still a bad bitch if I'm reincarnated.
I don't know. If you're a bad bitch in one lifetime, he's going to make sure that you're the horriblest bitches in the next one. So I don't know. You need to count your blessings and make sure you remember how you looked in this life.
Be a bad bitch today. That's the moral of the story. Don't wait until you die to be a bad bitch. Be a bad bitch today.
1-800 be a bad bitch today, right? If you don't know how, hit that up. We got you. Tell me about your talent. I'm a singer. I sing.
He is a singer, guys.
I sing.
He gives me riffs and runs. I like that shit. It's cute.
I'm a single, but I haven't sang in forever. That's the thing. Back between 2017 and 2020, I would sing in bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I lived abroad, I would
That's
sing
fun.
and they would have like a live band. They would do karaoke, and my favorite one was "Too Close" by Next. Baby, little girl,
yes.
I get so excited.
Come on, louder.
Ooh, how I like chopping up. Yeah, that was mine. That was mine.
Didn't you used to sing in church too?
I did grow up singing in church. The first song I ever sang was "Jesus Loves Me." This I know.
I think that was everybody.
For the Bible chills me so.
A show.
OnlyFans.
He sings on OnlyFans.
I sing on OnlyFans. Hit me up. Follow my alt Twitter at Cummy B.
Cummy.
At Cumrin.
Cumrin.
$2.99 a song. And you also get to look at me I'm into feet play. So
cute.
You get to listen to me
sing peanut butter?
And peanut butter, cake, jelly, water from time to time, mud, oils, KY.
I would do that. I would lose all morals to do some
lambskin,
feet shit.
Would you really? I've thought about that because a lot of people are into feet stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a toe person. If you have good toes, they're going to be in my mouth. But anyways, let's pull another question.
Toe jams. You're a snack.
No.
You want to snack on some toes. No,
I'll wash your feet for you if you let me suck on them. But you get what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no toe jam. You don't put feet in your mouth?
No.
But you expect your feet in somebody else's mouth?
No.
You not into that?
No.
You haven't had your feet sucked on.
One time.
She hasn't had her feet played with right, y'all. Let's wish it for Larkin. Dear Heavenly Father, I'm joking.
Feet play, honey.
Feet play. If you fucking somebody and they put your toes, you can't. What you gonna say? Stop. Take my toe out your mouth.
Toe is just a funny word. Toe.
Take my motherfucking feet out your mouth, nigga. You gonna say that?
No. Maybe I'm boring.
She's boring, y'all.
I gotta be.
Rule of thumb.
And toe.
Don't fuck with Larkin toes. Even though they look good,
toe.
you can't put them bitches in your mouth. There we go. And this little piggy.
Piggy. I got cute feet. For me to be a dancer, I actually got cute feet.
All the more reason to let somebody suck on them. That's selfish. If you know you have cute feet, why not let somebody put that shit in their mouth?
How do you initiate that?
He's stingy, Larkin.
I gotta be nowadays.
She's stingy.
I gotta be the example because y'all just be putting anything in.
I don't put anything in my mouth now. I'm selective.
Selective. That's good.
But I do.
But you
prefer certain things and toes. If they nice toes, all day.
What if they're hairy? There we have it, ladies and gents.
I would narrow them.
I
would narrow them.
We love narrow.
We love narrow. Yeah.
I did that shit and my skin was burning. I was like, did I put it on too long? Wax me, please.
Wax on wax, soft type shit. What you talking about?
All right, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why? I'm gonna pick another one.
Yeah, let's pick. I hate those. I mean, those are good questions. But I don't know what animal I'll be.
Right. I don't really feel animals like that. Yeah. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Okay, a little bit of self-reflecting here. If I could change, I wish that I don't know. What would I change about myself? I'm perfect. No, I'm kidding. That's a hard one.
It is. I mean, for me, I know what I would change.
Okay.
My don't give a fuckness. I would, at least try to be a bit more. Oh my God, I actually
maybe half a fuck.
Yeah.
Give half a fuck.
What do you consider the ultimate comfort food? Ooh.
I know what it is, and if I'm wrong, I know what it is, and if I'm wrong,
cat fussy.
Fussy.
Fussy. Do y'all know what fussy is?
I felt like we laughed really hard on that.
We did laugh. So fussy is fish pussy.
We had went to this restaurant in motherfucking Mesquite, Texas. Shout out Mesquite. And I was like, Cameron said, you want some pussy?
Y'all know I love anything with ussy in it. So I was like,
pussy. Shit, goddamn. Pussy. But fussy.
On a platter, what are you talking about? So yeah.
That shit was
fussy, fried fussy.
Fried fussy.
And I would do like some vanilla ice cream.
Ice cream cake.
Hot caramel. Oh, yeah.
See, that was...
But that's when I'm like just fiending. If I'm comfort... If somebody were to like fucking put a gun to my head right now and say, what you want to eat? Mm-hmm. Fried catfish, bone in, fucking french fries, vanilla ice cream, caramel with whipped cream, cherry, and some nuts on top. Kill me. Let me eat that and then you can kill me.
I like it. I haven't had a fried. I want a whole catfish. That's some country ass shit right there. I need that.
You gotta put your face in it.
I'm kidding. Okay, gotta keep it classy, honey. With some hot sauce, Louisiana only.
Milk Marie, she got her pretty. Yeah,
Not
because that
Milk
was the day we met a Milk Marie. That was a Milk Marie.
We've had some adventures, guys, and I hope y'all see the dynamic that we have with each other and why we do this shit. This is us all day, every day.
On the phones.
On the phone, Snapchat. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. So I'm grateful that we do this together.
The other day, I was thinking about I had to check somebody on Larkin behalf. I'm driving, listening to Brent. By the way, I realized why I was so toxic in 2020. Brent's album that dropped on my fucking birthday, right? So I'm listening to this shit and I'm lit. Like I'm ready to square up because I'm thinking about the time Larkin was fucking disrespected at Sue Ellen's. I was off somebody's prescription. And
that bean, honey.
I was ready to motherfucking go in that parking lot. But
that shit was crazy.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was funny.
The good old days, but
the good old days.
Yeah.
I feel like we accomplished what we wanted to set forth for this episode.
Of course.
Now we won't be filming next week. But we do have a Survival of the Genders Boys versus Gruz episode.
We're so excited.
We've been excited about this one since we've been planning it for a while now.
This was probably one of the first episodes that we
said we
thought,
wanted. Yeah. Because y'all hear us talk all the time. Let's hear other people talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not finna keep coming for me in no TikTok comments. Again, like I said, I don't really give a fuck because y'all ain't got no followers and y'all don't really post. And when I check some of y'all Instagrams, y'all had like 150 to 200 bots on y'all type shit, but go off. But yeah, so I don't care what y'all gotta say. It's our fucking podcast. If you don't like it, report it. But y'all take the time to comment useless shit. So, I mean, if it makes you feel good to sit behind an anonymous TikTok or social media account and be a horrible person, then...
You know what they can't say, though, Cameron?
What?
They can't say that we're ugly.
And I'm waiting on that one, so...
That'll be the day.
Because I'm motherfucking get on y'all's little circle profilers. But... Needless to say,
I think that was great. And obviously, if y'all want to know a little bit more about us, comment, like, post. We are open books, but we can't give y'all all the juice, all the tea.
A thesaurus of limited information.
Yes, I think that's fine.
If you like what you hear and you love what you see, you already know what you got to do. Here's the socials.
Yeah, I think it was
Parker, put them here.
Somewhere.
Put them here, Parker, in the L. But other than that, like it?
Yes. Great talk.
Great talk. Yeah, good to meet you again.
Yes.
Take it easy.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.